The ache in your muscles is a familiar friend after a late-night gym session in Shibuya. You've showered, had your protein shake, and returned to your small apartment, well past midnight. You know you should sleep to recover, but there's one last ritual. Your phone. You tell yourself it'll be just a few minutes. Lying in the dark, you scroll. Instagram, YouTube messages, minutes turn to hours. The promise of just a few minutes is a lie you know too well. This scene is everywhere in Tokyo. Hard work, dedication, and then, at night, the screen. We track our macros, never miss a workout, invest in gear, yet we neglect sleep. We see sleep as passive, an inconvenience, not as vital as training. But what happens after midnight is as important as what happens under the squat rack. The choices you make in the dark shape your progress and health. That late-night scrolling is a hidden saboteur, quietly undermining your gains. It's the variable we fail to control, the one holding us back from our true potential. Sleep isn't just recovery, it's the foundation of every rep, every lift. Ignore it, and you risk more than just fatigue. The real danger? The injury you never saw coming. Tonight, the blue light is your biggest threat. In fitness, we battle bad form and poor nutrition, but the real enemy might be in your hand every night: your smartphone. Chronic sleep deprivation, fueled by late-night screen time, is quietly raising your risk of injury. After a long day and a tough workout, your phone feels like a reward, but it disrupts your sleep schedule. One night, you get 7 hours, the next only 5. This inconsistency is a hidden stressor. Unlike a failed lift, the damage from poor sleep is subtle and cumulative. Each lost hour is a deposit into your fatigue account. You can't catch up on weekends. Your body's clock doesn't reset that easily. Blue light from screens tricks your brain, suppressing melatonin and making it harder to fall asleep. Even after you put the phone down, your mind stays wired, and your sleep quality drops. This unseen enemy sabotages your recovery before you even close your eyes. The cost? Slower progress, higher injury risk. Your phone is quietly stealing your gains. Muscle soreness is obvious, but the fatigue from chronic sleep loss is silent and far more dangerous. Imagine your recovery as a glass of water. Good sleep refills it, but poor sleep leaves it half empty. Over time, your baseline recovery drops, leaving you in a chronic deficit. This fatigue slows your reaction time, weakens your stability, and erodes your fine motor control. You're not the same athlete after a week of poor sleep. The danger is in the silence. No alarm bell rings when your nervous system is overloaded. You keep pushing in the gym, unaware your support structures are weaker. Every rep in this state carries a higher risk. It's like driving a high-performance car on slowly deflating tires. Everything seems fine until it doesn't. The risk builds quietly, hidden beneath the surface. You can't feel your tendons wearing down, but they are. Chronic fatigue is the invisible weight you carry into every workout. Ignore it, and you're training on borrowed time. The real injury isn't sudden, it's the result of weeks of silent damage. Sleep is your only true reset. Science is clear. Sleep less, perform worse, and risk more injuries. Even losing 1 hour of sleep per night increases your injury risk. Studies show athletes sleeping under 8 hours are nearly twice as likely to get hurt. Sleep loss impairs your reaction time and decision-making. One mistake under the bar can mean disaster. Growth hormone, essential for repair, is released during deep sleep. Cut your sleep, and you cut your recovery. High cortisol from sleep loss breaks down muscle and increases inflammation. The result: incomplete repair, rising injury risk, and stalled progress, all from an extra hour of scrolling. The cost of lost sleep is paid in pain and setbacks. Muscles recover fast thanks to good blood flow, but tendons and ligaments don't. These connective tissues have poor blood supply, so they heal slowly. When you're sleep deprived, their limited repair capacity drops even further. Microdamage from training accumulates, and the collagen fibers in your tendons degrade. You don't feel it happening until it's too late. Injuries like tendinitis or shoulder pain seem sudden, but they're months in the making. Your muscles may be strong, but your tendons are the weak link. Night after night of poor sleep compounds the damage. The injury isn't from one bad rep, it's from hundreds done on under-recovered tissue. Sleep is the only way to give your tendons a fighting chance. Ignore it, and the next sudden injury is inevitable. The real architect of your pain? Lost sleep. Protect your tendons. Prioritize rest. Every lifter knows the story, a sudden injury during a routine set with no warning. It feels like it came out of nowhere, but it didn't. These injuries are the final result of months of micro-damage and missed recovery. Each night of lost sleep frays your tendons a little more. You wake up tired, push through, and the damage compounds. There's no steady pain, just silent degradation. Your body compensates, masking the weakness, until it can't. One day the compensation fails, and the tissue gives way. The sudden injury was predictable all along. Your late-night phone habit is the force that frays the rope. Every extra hour awake is another fiber lost. The injury isn't bad luck, it's the bill for all those lost nights. Recovery takes months. Prevention takes discipline. Don't wait for the snap, break the cycle now. The most dangerous part? You can get stronger even as your injury risk skyrockets. Muscles and connective tissues adapt at different rates. Your neuromuscular system gets efficient fast, letting you lift heavier even if your tendons lag behind. This creates a false sense of security. You hit new PRs and think you're invincible. But short-term strength hides long-term weakness. Fatigue from sleep loss also dulls your proprioception. You can't feel subtle form errors. You log a successful lift, but you're practicing bad habits and stressing vulnerable tissue. The numbers go up, but the foundation is crumbling. Don't mistake performance for resilience. The check engine light is on, even if you're still speeding. True strength is built on recovery, not just effort. Don't let progress blind you to the risks beneath. The solution isn't flashy, it's the discipline of a non-negotiable sleep routine. Consistent, high-quality sleep is the foundation of all progress. Set a regular sleep schedule, same bedtime and wake time, every day. This stabilizes your body's clock and optimizes hormone cycles for recovery. 7 to 9 hours of real sleep is the goal. Create a buffer zone, turn off all screens at least an hour before bed. Blue light delays melatonin, ditch the phone, tablet, and TV. Use this time to read, stretch, or relax. Signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Make your bedroom a sanctuary. Dark, quiet, and cool. Blackout curtains, earplugs, and a cool room all help. These small changes add up to deeper, more restorative sleep. The boring path is the most reliable one to sustainable gains. Skip the shortcuts. Master the basics. Sleep is your most powerful tool for progress. Protect it fiercely. Hardcore isn't just about grinding in the gym. It's about the discipline to recover. True dedication means respecting the process of adaptation, not just the stress of training. Progress is made in the quiet hours of sleep, not just the final set. The real hardcore athlete turns off their phone and goes to bed on time. Sleep is an active, essential part of your training program. Track your sleep like you track your lifts and nutrition. It's the most anabolic, injury-preventing tool you have, and it's free. Valuing sleep is a sign of maturity and long-term focus. Next time you're tempted to scroll, remember the cost-frayed tendons, hidden injuries. Make the disciplined choice. Put the phone away. Embrace the boring, powerful habit of a full night's sleep. That's the real secret to building a resilient, unbreakable body. Rest is your greatest strength. Use it.